The sun dipped below the horizon, the sky turned a deep purple over the Highlands. Mist rose from the waters of Loch Ness. It drifted towards Clachan Lock, wrapping the stone walls in a ghostly embrace. Autumn leaves, tinged with red and gold, swirled in the gentle breeze. The air was crisp, carrying the scent of damp earth and pine needles. Night fell. Stars emerged, twinkling like diamonds scattered across the vast canvas of the sky. Ewan MacAllister sat alone on the steps of Clachan Lock. His weathered face, etched with the passage of time, was drawn and shadowed. He looked much older than his 50 years. His eyes, the colour of the loch itself, held a deep sadness. He clutched a worn flask in his calloused hand, its contents a familiar comfort. He came to Clachan Lock often. It was his sanctuary, a place where he could escape the whispers of the village and the ghosts of his past. Here, surrounded by the timeless beauty of the Highlands, he could simply be. Ewan unscrewed the cap of his flask. He inhaled the pungent aroma of aged Laphroaig whisky. It was a scent that evoked memories, both sweet and sorrowful. He took a slow, deliberate sip, savouring the warmth that spread through him. He closed his eyes. He saw her face. He saw her laughing on a hillside, her red hair ablaze in the sunlight. He remembered the warmth of her hand in his, the echo of her voice. But the past was gone, lost to time and circumstance. Ewan opened his eyes. The sky had come alive. Ribbons of green and purple danced across the horizon. It was the Aurora Borealis, the northern lights, a celestial spectacle that filled him with awe. He had seen it many times before, but tonight it seemed different. It was as if the lights were a message, a beacon of hope in the darkness. He watched the lights for a long time. He felt a shift within him, a subtle easing of the pain that had been his constant companion. It was not a complete resolution, but a glimmer of acceptance. He rose to his feet and took one last look at the northern lights. He felt a surge of gratitude for their beauty, for their reminder that even in the darkest of nights, there was always light to be found. He left Clachan Lock, his footsteps echoing on the stone path. He didn't look back. He carried the memory of the lights within him, a source of strength for the journey ahead. Clachan Lock stood silent, shrouded in mist. It stood ready to offer solace to the next soul seeking peace in the heart of the Highlands.